Okay, out here with the Sport Cub. Got the new navigation and landing lights on it. Everything's working fine. Landing lights on, landing lights off. On, off. I don't think I'm going to get tired of that. Take it off from the dirt infield of a Little League field. And just see how effective these lights are. It's about 740. Got a little bit of a cloud cover. And that's why I got these, for low light conditions. You know, we're into the fall now. More clouds in the sky and all that. So let's give it a test and see how she rolls. See how visible it is. Taking off into the wind there. Not too bad, maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour. Now I can see those pretty good. Turn the landing lights on there. I don't know how those are going to come out on the camera, but they're already helping me determine which direction my wings are. It can be difficult to tell what orientation you have. And the green one shows up a little better to me than the red. Well, no, they should both show up good to me. Getting jiggled around up there a little bit by the wind, but not bad. Around here. Do a low pass. I got a set of goalposts off to my right, so I don't want to get too crazy here. And if I happen to cock my head quickly, because I'm looking around for people, I'm out of school, well, that's pretty visible to me. Got the red flasher on the bottom. Red strobe on the top of the fuselage. Lights I don't see very well really are the wing strobes, but probably will when it gets darker. See, now if I didn't have those lights on there, that would be really hard for me to tell what I'm doing. A little shout out to Dan over at mytrickrc.com. He's the fellow I was dealing with over there, and well, you know, I'll tell you, he answered my phone calls, answered questions I had, and very prompt mailing these things. He mailed them on a Friday night, priority mail. I had them by Monday afternoon, and they are working as promised. Wind's kind of switching up a little bit on me. Sometimes it's out of the north, sometimes a little bit more out of the west. And that's the nice thing about this baseball field. I can land north, south, or east, west. It doesn't really matter. Grass around here is kind of thick to be trying to land in. I always nose over, so coming into the wind here. Really see those lights a lot better when I get into with the cloud background. Ooh, came down a little bit harder than I wanted to there, but not bad. One thing is, it's hard to see my timer. I don't have a light on it. Got to tell you, this is a little weird, not being able to see the plane that well. Gonna take some getting used to. I'm gonna have to acclimate my eyes. That was a rough turn. Landing lights off, landing lights on. Yeah, that wind is really flicking me around a little bit. It's picked up. It's not real bad, it's about 5 or 6, but coming from the north and then the west, and now I can see those really well. I hope the camera is picking them up. I've probably said that a few times already, but But I'll tell you, just keeping my orientation with those lights, they really are helpful. I'm just hanging in the wind right now. Wow, it's picking up even stronger. I'm gonna come on ahead and get down. Daytime I wouldn't be as apprehensive, but this is a little different. I know I'm making a right turn because I can see that green light. Couldn't see my plane, but I could see the light. I'm coming in too hot. I got a good wind though, should slow me down pretty good. Whee, almost dipped a wing. All right, okay. Right on the edge of the grass. I gotta give it one more spin, I just got to. Didn't have my landing lights on last time. You can really see they do illuminate the ground pretty good. I maybe, in retrospect, well actually when I'm coming in, I probably should have had them pointed down, angled a little bit more. But you know what? They are what they are now. Here we go. Making me a little nervous with this breeze coming up, but that's okay. Good to get a little adrenaline going before bedtime. Oh, I'm way off target here. Have to go around. Yeah, I'm getting bumped around pretty good by the wind. I don't know if this was a good idea or not. I cannot see the plane at all. All right, that's it. Now, one thing I can tell you is you have to focus all the time anyway when you're flying, but this requires a lot more attention. I'm finding I need to be a little bit more intent on what I'm doing. Even though I am very diligent flying in daylight, this requires a little bit more intensity, I guess would be the word. So here we go. Last flight of this evening. Nice evening. Hard to see on the camera, so I'll keep it close, but lights really, especially when I get down below tree line here, really give me an idea. I can see that green light. I know I'm making a right turn. Now I got my landing lights showing up. On, off, on, off, on. Very helpful. Come with a straight in landing this time. Down takeoff. You can see the plane pretty good above the trees and the apartments over there. As soon as I drop down into here, that's where it starts to get sketchy without lights. I can barely see the wings or the fuselage, but about taking off in the dark, you got to really make sure there's no big sticks or alligators or anything else floating around out there. Hey dogs! Hey doggies!
Years ago when I was in the Marine Corps, I was stationed in Toro, and we went down.
Hope you all enjoyed it, and good luck if you try flying at night. It's pretty fun. You have a good evening now. Thanks for watching.